Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Sorry about the delay on this. VBridger and VTube Studio weren't necessarily being the nicest to me, and VBridger kinda doesn't want to boot up tonight either. So it might just me being on a little bit less emotion-wise when it comes to. I can't do my cat smile, because that's baked into my VBridger, and I can't do a few other things unfortunately, but well, hang. I say this, one thing that I do find that I can do a lot easier if VBridger is off versus on is frown. But it's more of kind of like a surprise thing. Otherwise, excuse me, I might just be talking with a little bit more of just a general smile on my face. But I hope everybody's doing well. Today is a Monday. It is, what's his face? It is a wonderful May 12. I was stalling because I couldn't remember it. And yeah, Monday. So there is a few things that I do want to talk about leading up to things overall today, which is cosplay things, of course. I currently have 2 weeks until MomoCon, or technically like 1.5 when it comes to it overall. So I'm very much so looking forward to being able to, well, quite frankly, get everything going all together. I am really working hard towards making sure that I have everything prepared, planned for, and everything in between when it comes to looking for MomoCon. Because right now I know that I am currently getting through the entire stock of my cosplay stuff, making sure I don't have anything that I have to necessarily rebuy, pre-prepare. Rather, there's a few things that I know I do need to fix up, but when it comes to it overall, it's not like I'm... what's the best way to put it? It's not like I'm necessarily having to get through a whole new round of cosplays and everything. I'm slowly working my way through things. Momoji, Alice still needs Kene, Shirayuki. I still am slowly but surely working through my different... invite Kene? My different stock of cosplay stuff, but it's nothing too bad because I'm really just looking at my outfits, making sure I don't have to sew anything up, or like there's no big extreme changes that I necessarily need to make. Rather, when it comes to it, I only have to maybe like buy 2 or 3 things overall for my prop stuff or 3D print things, but I don't have that bad of a plan ahead of me when it comes to it. I just really need to make sure that my car is ready for the trip, hotel stuff's all good, and I really talk things out with the people I'm going to be rooming with, so we'll be good to go on that end. Hey, Miss Aku, you mentioned last time that you kept reincarnating trying to complete the Gensou Chronicle. Does that mean you're also as old as the Chronicle itself? Not quite. Why? I actually do not inherit any of my previous reincarnations' memories, even with my ability of never forgetting things seen once. Does that mean you don't know what happened to your previous reincarnations? That's right. However, it's because I acted too maturely, or because I learned things much faster than others. People mistakenly think I inherited my previous incarnation's memories. In reality, I know so much about Gensou only because I studied many historical materials. My ability certainly helped me obtain and maintain the huge volume of information as well. So, Miss Aku, you actually are a hardworking kid. For other humans, a person at my age is still just a kid. However, I didn't have a childhood, so you can't compare me to a normal kid. Really? The last time I visited a human village, I passed a butchhunter store. A voice very similar to yours came out. It seems like she was laughing and arguing about something. I heard it from across the street. Did you see that? She might be talking about, of course, Suzanon, and in Forbidden Story, Aku is a major supporting, would I say protagonist? I don't necessarily think so, but she absolutely is a major supporting figure of Trisuzu, and the entirety of, Forbidden Story. It really was you. Occasionally laughing at the child and being childish isn't bad at all, right? Oh well. New 27-inch monitor is very big. You look so much bigger than on the laptop. I will take that as a compliment, I guess. Thank you. Also got beverages from reaching, what's his face? Reaching friendship 4 with Akiu. Let's see what she gives me then. Mystia, how's business recently? I'm not really sure, actually. However... Oh, I skipped past that. I believe I'm getting more and more adept. Really? At first you must have been really confused. You have already made significant progress. You should be proud. It's just other people helped me along the way. I'm sure all of us would be glad to help. I still have 8 order in my house. If you don't mind, why don't you take them with you? That'd be great. Thank you. Daijingo in a full moon's eve? Hello? That's very nice. I'm not gonna say no to that. First and foremost, washi lady. How much do you want? You need 3? Oh, I have 6. Pufferfish truffle. Wagyu beef? Yeah, give me some. And what do y'all gonna stay? Peaches, sticky rice, and cassia wine? Might as well. I don't have enough for anything else here necessarily. Do I have enough for a new outfit though? I want that butler uniform. I don't have enough Rocky coins for the butler uniform! No! It's fine. Alright, Nanami. .2. I already invited Kene. They just need Momoji, so I could do either or. How much is my well, there's not much reason to go to the Forest of Magic, because Marissa already just comes by to whatever, so her friendship's already high. Could you keep raising Narumi, but Alice is really the person that I can't do, because I still don't have enough grapes, which is the annoying thing so much. And once I get some from Shanghai, there is one from Shanghai. Give me that, Shanghai, very much so. Thank you, Shanghai. I will hold on to that, because if I can get Alice's friendship up, that would be actually really, really nice. Otherwise, tonight, tried the takoyaki from last time. So I will absolutely take that. Miss Tanai, I'm here to ask about the takoyaki. I never thought I'd get to eat it again. I used to buy it on my way to school. It's been years since I tasted it. So you taught me how to make it because you miss it. Well, I don't miss it either. What's the matter? Anyway, if you want to eat it again, you can come to my Izakaya anytime. Miss Sanai, are there any other amazing things in the outside world besides cell phones? Well, there are a lot. There are vehicles that allow people to fly, video games that make people feel like they're on an adventure in another world, computers that can do almost about anything. Ah, I know that one. Computers are like a shikigami, right? Well, in the outside world, computers are a lot less emotional. Is that so, Nanoka? The computers in Gensokyo are better. That's friendship 3 with Sanai, so I can ask her about ingredients now. Otherwise, buy this stock up. The Daijingo is always worth it, because I'll make my money back on it no matter what. Ooh, Notori quest! Miss Notori, what are you up to? Well, I'm trying to build a rocket. I heard the Starlight Double Mansion went to the moon with a rocket. Yep, Remy's rocket, Remy's moon obsession. Are you planning to go there too? It would be nice to go there. The point is that I've seen the Starlight Double Mansion's rocket, but didn't think it could fly. But it did. It went all the way to the moon. That doesn't fit the science. Science? Could if it use some sort of magic instead? The magic consumption needed to fuel the rocket would be too great. So if both explanations don't work, could the Starlight Devil Mansion have lied about the rocket being able to fly? With the personality of the mistress, they should be telling the truth. That makes sense. Well, I can't figure it out. Why don't you go and ask them? The first thing I already did was go looking for information. They wouldn't tell you? They did. The rocket was made by the magician from the library, and she promptly gave me a list of all the materials. Even so, you can't figure it out? Materials alone aren't enough to make a rocket fly. Well, it's hard for me to understand. You've been doing experiments on it since then, right? Of course! If we just give up just because we think we can't figure it out, then our campus technology will never improve. The path of science is a hard road. It's nothing. Okay, just don't interrupt me. Let me think about the list of materials the magician gave me again. Okay, I'll leave you to it then. Huh? Why are those Reimu's talismans in the materials list? Huh? I think it was accidentally left it. Oh yeah, Miss Reimu also went to the moon. It's very human to put a few talismans for safe traveling. Miss Reimu's charms are really effective, so you can even summon gods with them. If you want to travel safety, you shouldn't be summoning the god of frauds or something. That's it! Wait, what happened? A rocket sailing through space. It's the god of voyages! Look, the design of this rocket has 3 stages, just like the 3 gods of voyages. No wonder the vampire brought Reimu and the other girls along. What in the world does that mean? Mystery of how the rocket is propelled through space is finally solved! The answer is that Reimu, a shrine maiden, summoned the god of voyages as a soul for its empty shell. The divine power of the god was the propulsive power of the rocket. Oh. What a disappointing reaction. Thanks to you, I was able to unravel years of confusion. As thanks, I'll give you something of your interest. Is this a new recipe? Wow, thanks. Cooking to you is what physics is to me. Keep up the good work, little sparrow. Creamy crab, hello. Cream and crab. That's a lot of good stuff, though. Popular trend, signature, photogenic. Dude, that hits a lot of ballpark stuff, quite frankly. Holy crap, hello? Like, that's ridiculously good. And my VTube studios stopped tracking me for whatever reason. Alright, 1 second here. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, hey, my VBridger's working. Hey, I'll take that. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go to the Yokai Mountain today to serve. But for now, then, in the meantime, absolutely invite Natori. Absolutely invite Momoji. That way I can try to guarantee them better. I just while I'm here, let's see if I can get Senai, I guess. Oh, are you Miss Senai? Ah, I don't have time to talk to you now. I'm busy cramming. What's cramming? Happiness as a yokai is... Cramming is a way to read a lot of questions, understand their meaning, and answer as many in a short time. Oh, even if we tend to get it, I know you don't understand it all. It's possible for a yokai to understand the pain of a high school girl surrounded by a sea of questions. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Who would have thought that Tanaka-sama would have brought all these textbooks and exercise books for me to study? I can't refuse since she worries about me this much. Okay, but remember to take care of yourself and rest, and come to my Izakaya at night to get some nutrition. Yeah, I'm really hungry about cramming about so many questions. And then, let's see ingredients. What kind of miracles can you create, Miss Senai? I'm at that level of using secret spells to call the wind and rain. Occasionally, things like a frog or tadpole will fall from the sky. If I can keep chanting for a few days, I might be able to trigger a landslide or earthquake. But that might be a stretch. That's a shame. I thought it was the kind of miracle to make ingredients out of thin air. That would be magic. No, maybe I can do it. Oh, wind! Wow, so many ingredients being swept by the wind. Isn't it amazing? What a miracle! You're truly a god. Peach and tofu. Fair enough. And then Riddle gets me more Dasai and more Udambara. Lovely. Yeah, let's do Yokai Mountain today. Yokai Mountain! What do we got then? We can only make sit shrimp stuffed pumpkin. Only someone's missing chip that pot. I need creamy crab and golden... Is it golden crispy fish cakes? Golden crispy fish cakes, Shirayuki creamy crab. Which is... Pan... What was the last one? Shirayuki. Pot. Yes, my people need to try pot. Let's do like pork and mushroom stir fry. That's my pan requirement. And do tenzuan. Tenzuan? I don't know how to pronounce that necessarily. Do any eggs, because I've got a lot of that to make. I've always had a lot of potatoes for croquettes. Let's do a rice ball or two, I suppose. I want to have a varied enough menu. Let's do that. Green tea's back down to only 1, which really hurts, because that was making me a lot of profits. But I still want something non-alcoholic, so I'll always have that on there, at the very least. I forgot I got the space beer. Otherwise, put my usual big earners then. Do I have enough wind priestesses to have the game not warn me about it? Let's hope so. Otherwise, 2 pots, of course. So 1, 2. We can do 1, 2, 2 pans. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Actually, I can put another steamer actually then. So let us do that. I don't like the Night Sparrow stuff necessarily as much when it comes to comparison, because I want to just serve by... I still want to be able to serve the customers by their preferences if I can. I don't feel like I'm necessarily having a problem. The specialty. Alright, so as always, I'm tipping Reimu 500, because I'm hoping that my profits will give me a lot more when it comes to otherwise. In case that Tui ever comes by. That's the one thing I'm always worried about. Alright, but yeah, getting back to my cosplay side or so. I'm getting my car maintenance all on Wednesday, hopefully, which includes my tire rotation and oil change. So hopefully everything will be in line, prepared, and all like that or so when it comes to it for my preparation on the hotel side of things. Because I should have everything else just about basically prepped, prepared, ready to go when it comes to it then. I just want to, you know, make sure that I don't have any car troubles. Because that's the last thing I would want to have on my head, is any type of car breakdown problems at all. And to be fair, Sophie, my car that I effectively call by name when it comes to it then, she's always run pretty well for the 7-ish hour journey that I gotta make over to Atlanta. Because I drive there with my friends, so it's always something that I just gotta look out for, but I haven't had any problems on the way there, either on my driving there, because I'm driving with friends in the carpool or so I get to chill out on that side, I get to do a karaoke car with them, or just listen to podcasts and whatever, because I absolutely love driving on the highway. Well, yeah, to an extent when it's nice and neat overall, because if there's lots of cars, then that makes me start getting worried and anxious, and there's too already. What's his face? Momoji wants golden crispy frab cakes. Trout, flour, honey in a pot. Trout, flour, honey. Mountain delicacy, greasy. Trout, flour, honey. I want something good with alcohol and a mountain delicacy, so let's do that. For Miss Momoji. But yeah, no, I hope you're doing well, Rena, and also hi, Calvin, by the way, because I did read what you said earlier, but I didn't actually really address much past that. But I do hope that you've been doing well when it comes to, and yeah, like, these conventions are absolutely the high mark of when it comes to it for me here, quite frankly, because I always enjoy everything overall. It's so many excuses to be able to chill out, have a good time, and really enjoy myself. And there's so many things that I do get to take part in that I would never get to otherwise. My cosplay is, of course, a big part. Do we want something filling? Let's like give her a pork cutlet and absolutely stuff her. Give her something sweet. And I have a lot of mushrooms, so you know what? Or rather, let's give her like a bunch of crap. Hopefully, maybe I can get like something nice for her. Otherwise, let's do the same thing again for Momoji, because I really gotta do a raving review. Mountain delicacy, let us make that good with alcohol. Tenshi wants a cocktail, so absolutely give her a wind priestess. And she wants something nice looking. Vegetarian mild sweet photogenic, so I would like to prepare a salad for her then, in that case, probably. Prepare a few more things on the grill otherwise. Get this going. 2 doesn't like greasy, so let us play around with that a little bit more then. And she doesn't like mountain delicacy either, actually. That's something to learn. I need to get my entirety of my stock back up for my hyper mode before I start serving out my specialty customers, though. Yeah, I feel like I'm really unlocked on both my personality and my creative side, just due to all the cool things that I get to do at conventions that I never would get to otherwise. You want no alcohol, so take a Ramune. Sweetness. It's not referring to the taste, but I don't care. Again, a Star Wars Ginkgo. I will give you... something wonderful. How about that? Like one of my few cocoa beans. And then for Tenshi, vegetarian mild sweet photogenic. Vegetarian mild sweet photogenic. I'm trying to think of what could be good for you then. Let's try creamy crab. Cream and crab. Vegetarian, sweet, mild photogenic. Try that for you then. Get everything else out of the way. This goes to Tenshi. Not Tenshi, that goes to Tui. You want something neat? Oh, whatever, Tui. Get on out of here. Get on out of here already. She doesn't like Pop-Art, so... not like Poppy or necessarily Tenshi, that's fine. If there's something sweet you want, take a damn Daijingo, get out of here. I have all the Wolf Tengu here, just about. Hilariously. Keep serving up the same, just about. I can't remember what was the last thing that I needed. Trout flower honey. Trout flower honey. Give her these two, I think. Take something filling, I guess. You know what? Take an Udambara, and let's say I'll be done with you in time then. Then she wants a cocktail. Another Wind Priestess. Something expensive. She wants something expensive. What do I have that's expensive? Oh, creamy crab then. We're getting another creamy crab. Creamy crab. Let's put like something premium. Let's make it photogenic. Good enough for you. Alright, what do you got, Tui? I'm not buying any of that crap. That's so much money. But thank God I invested into that spell card. Reimu. My goodness gracious, otherwise I wouldn't want to deal with you at all. I've got a lot of food left over when it comes to it then, so I don't have to worry about cooking. Necessarily. No, I'm actually out of fried pork cutlets, so I need to move that over. Mid-alcohol? I want something that's mid-alcohol. Well, take a space beer in that case then. If you could. Let me go ahead, serve these out to help out here a little bit. One of these here. Let's see here real quickly. 1, 2. Need to serve umeshu, and then that is a grapefruit? Grapefruit juice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Help out on that side. Back over again. We're doing this thing again. I can't remember the recipe, I'll be honest, but honestly, take some Tensuan. Alright, something modern, so let's get Senai Ramune. I need more skewers potentially, because I don't know how many skewers left I have. Okay, actually still have a few. Get the Tensuan out. Some delicious sweets you're missing out from Senai. Home drinking sweet, photogenic, dreamy. Home cooking sweet, photogenic, dreamy. So we'll do that. Sweet is over here, so she wants something alcoholic. Alcoholic and neat. You want something neat? Well, does I? Absolutely a does I out then. Let me get some fitness tea out, help out on the drink serving end. And while I'm here, actually, let me get a sparrow satay, that way I can help. I need to make mushroom stir fry. I need to give Senai this. I'm trying to get through as much of as much of the smaller side, because I can take care of these customers a little bit to an extent, the specialty when it gets to it. But right now I need to get through the line because I have such a line, and I want to get over to Jene before we close up. I need to get my toss serving. I need to get the one that has everybody eat immediately, because that's so important. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get the Durani eggs out as soon as I can. 1, 2. Get these all out in a row, so that everybody can just start moving along. Suika wants something good with alcohol. Strength boosting mead. Strength boosting good with alcohol. Golden Crispy's first trades are actually really good for Suika. Flower trout honey. Flower trout honey. Flower trout honey. That's really just really good in general. I don't think I have any way to make something Japanese, so let's just straight up serve that to her. Quite frankly, I think I'll be good. So go ahead, do that. Help out on the drink side. 1, 2. There's no like greasy, understandable. Otherwise, do runny egg. Get some mushrooms out. I will pass over. Need some more dew, quite frankly. Kene is here. She wants something that is liquor. You like a liquor? No fitness tea. 3 sparrow satés on over. 1, 2, 3. Get this out. I will serve the green teas to help out a bit more. And then Kene, I need her to try Shirayuki. Shirayuki, pufferfish lamprey seaweed. Pufferfish lamprey seaweed. And she likes cultural heritage, so let's get her a lunar herb to go with it. Otherwise, I need to keep cooking things up. Get a wind priestess, a daijingo, and a fitness tea. So in order, daijingo, fitness tea. Here we go. I need pork cutlets. 1, 2. Shirayuki's ready for Kene. 3 treasures, what are you giving me today? What are you giving me today out of the 3 treasures? The sword. What is this sword again? It's just 2 random ingredients. Ah, low roll, low roll. She still wants some more liquor. Oh, fitness tea is fine. Quite frankly, that Shirayuki was kind of fun to make, so let's do this again. I need more. I am going through the fried lamprey like nobody's business, dude. I mean, it's good that people want it. It's a signature dish for crying out loud. And things over. Kene didn't necessarily like that one as much when it comes to it, then that's fair enough. Nobody really wants the Star Wars Dinko anymore, though. Shochu? It's probably because of the drink combination. We'll have a Fire Rat's robe in this case, then, Kene. Number 4. Ordered right there. Get through the mushrooms here, and I don't have to mind as much about fulfilling everything afterwards. Japanese cultures, so honestly, we can look towards making a rice ball that is a bit dreamy. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll fulfill some of Kane's requirements. And then on the drink end, let's get 2 Wind Priestesses. 1, 2. Here we go. We'll tackle it, because Suzu's got that. And then this goes up to Kene. Nice, perfect. Alright, had to route from talking about the stuff, but it's all good. The Tori likes high alcohol stuff. Okay, good to know for the future, but, you know, I'm still gonna have to default to what kind of drinks she does want overall. Not that that's really gonna make or break things for me. I also went through a good amount of Sparrow Sake stock, I will say as well. More mushroom. Look at that money that I've been making, though. This has been very nice, I will say, tonight. Great, 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 great. Yeah, well, the Star Wars Dinko went bad, quite frankly. Well, 3 things went bad, but it's still a pretty good net profit. 8.5k? I'm very, very satisfied with that overall. So let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Alright. Nothing special on the news today, it seems, so we can just keep showing out, but I do have 2 people to talk to when it comes to it. Notori and Momoji. So we will handle that. I will of course talk out to what's his face. Of course talk to Riddle to get my ingredients as always. And we'll just keep farming everybody onwards to the human village. I'll handle the DLC side a bit more in the future, but for now it's all just about kind of getting the quest along the way, because they don't have a way to necessarily route back around without wasting all my time, unfortunately. So I don't want to be wasting too much when it comes to it for my time and days. Now granted, it seems like I can maybe burn an hour or so actually going by to the first DLC area at the very least, which is Former Hell, but Chichiren, I don't think I can go that far for the sake of how for the sake of my time going to the Yokai Mountain afterwards. I heard the underworld is where the spies gather. Will I be able to handle it? Don't worry, everyone in the underworld's really friendly. Miss Yamame, hello! Hello? Are you going to enjoy yourself in the former capital? There's a festival happening right now. It's pretty lively. Yeah, I'm heading there right now. You'll see the streets of former hell once you go through the cave. Everyone's welcome, so have fun. Thank you, Yamame. Very cool. Arce, how are you doing? This bridge is almost like a link between 2 separate worlds. They are indeed 2 separate worlds. This is the bridge that connects this world and the next. Which means on the other side of the bridge is... Want to back out? Maybe a little. That's it. Think twice before you decide whether you want to cross. Alright. Hello. Oh, that was a gathering spot. I burned 30 minutes! No! Beef is up. I absolutely need all of these ingredients, it feels like almost just about. Oni killer though. I'll absolutely take the Oni drinks. That's 2k I burned, that is well worth it. Yuji. Something smells strange around here. Even from the surface, usually I mistake that for the smell of sulfur. Isn't that what it is? Sulfur's an odorless chemical. This is the smell of the vengeful spirit's hatred. Make sure you remember that. I'll make sure I keep that in mind. Let me actually ask about the hot springs, because I think if I remember, it costs some money to do so, but you do actually get party buffs when I do this, so I kind of want to do this here. What spirit? I really can't underestimate you. Just be clear, you didn't forget about the cost, right? It'll be 840 yen in total for 30 minutes at the springs. That good? Yeah, I'll be fine with that. Alright, head on in. Don't pass out while bathing. Alright. Day or night, there isn't a moment where I'm not working, is there? For someone as hardworking as I, of course some sort of reward is a must. Drinking raw water will make your stomach hurt. Drink spring water and it's off to hell. Sure enough, how could I not sing when I'm in the hot springs? Ta-wa, ta-ta-wa. Drifting through the hot springs, the night sparrow's beautiful song. Wow, I've always heard stories about the hot springs in hell. I never thought I'd get to experience it firsthand. Oh, this is nice, to be enveloped by warm water, as well as the smell of sulfur. Why would you want to smell the smell of sulfur necessarily? It feels completely different from bathing in the temple's freezing water. Although, the head priestess said cold water helps to maintain a pure heart and mind. But this is really addictive. So a comfortable life can destroy an iron will after all. I'd better not stay too long, lest my own will disappears. Staying a bit longer should be fine. Just a little bit longer. Wow, I'm so excited! So this is hell? Water is an enemy of books, but a necessity for humans! We can't have any moisture getting onto the books, so Susanon must be kept dry at all times. Have to be careful even when bathing in the bathroom. Being able to jump into the water with a splash is so refreshing. Can I make it go a little bit higher? Yeah. Check out my killer technique, water cannon. How can you have a bath without it? Maybe have talent as a sharpshooter. Music and hot springs are the two most relaxing things in the world. All my fatigue is completely gone. Tonight's work is no match for me anymore. A full body resurrection. I feel so light. I'm able to work twice as fast today. Thanks for inviting me. Not a phase on Oni's hot spring. I feel like I can do anything. Yeah, so exactly so. That's made to speed up all your friends exactly so as they work. Which is wonderful. Hey, Sensei, what do you think about the Shirayuki? I really liked it. You did great. To tell you the truth, your talent surprised me. Thank you for the praise. However, you shouldn't be content with yourself just because you made some progress. I look forward to your accomplishments in the future. Yes, I'll do my best. Sensei, are those iPads I see? Did you not rest well last night? I asked you left too much homework to my students. I spent all night grading them. Looking back, I really should have graded everything during the full moon. Sorry, I have to take a drink of water. Full moon? Well, actually it's more sweet tea that I have on the side from my dinner. I remember during full moons, That's right, I'll transform into a Hachitaku at full moon. What does that have to do with grading homework? When I'm transformed, I become much more energetic than usual. I don't want to waste all my energy, so I usually just pile all the homework and grade them all in one night. I see. Actually, I need to check this seller real quick. Hello, sir. Yeah, I don't have any more of my Senjutsu just about, so give me some more, please. Excuse me. Now, I will say, it feels like my coughing fits are about to start coming back just from doing all this talking here. So, I will see how much more I do want to keep streaming if I do end it off tonight. Once again, these 4 days of work and then streaming right afterwards, I am absolutely exhausting myself to the bone on that end, to an extent. Like, for my talking spiels, but like my energy, I'm still good enough, but if my body can't talk anymore, then I'm going to take it easy enough, you know? First and foremost, butler uniform. I have enough money for it. I have enough money for the butler uniform. Give me that. That'll be 630, 730. I won't get to Yokai Mountain. It's worth it for the butler uniform. Give me the butler uniform. I'm putting it on. It's not a maid outfit, but it still is a servant's outfit. Yes. Was it 17 best-selling Chinese name in 2021? A token to wear at gratitude. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, I will gladly take that. We'll go Forest and Magic. Keep the talking up at the very least then, while we're here. And see if Shanghai has anything for us. That's the big thing to consider, because if she has more grapes, I would gladly keep buying them. Yes, more grapes. Gimme, Shanghai. Because I can keep giving them to Alice. And that's 2 more days before maybe I can fulfill Alice's request and get her to level 3. Lovely. I am very, very happy with that. Right, back to Yokai Mountain. Because I didn't try the Momoji! Okay, I can have Notori try the crab then at the very least. But I did try to sacrifice things when it came to anyway. I'm just looking at the partner list. It doesn't say anything more about, oh, it's his face, about how their speed changes though. So, we're fine. Otherwise, just have one of everything when it comes to it. So let's put some expensive stuff on the menu, quite frankly, today. Because if I can make a huge profit, I absolutely would like to. The creamy crab is absolutely good. Tapioca, I only have so much on that. I can actually really put Udambara cake on there, quite frankly. Star Wars Drink is also pretty darn expensive, and yet nobody was buying it. It's making me mad. And do the bear paw. The Tatsu's 60. Shiryuki's 60. But I have no balance in my menu otherwise than just about, dude. Okay, let's take some things off. Let's do the vegetable salad. Take, like, the ramen off, probably. Yeah, it's the least expensive out of these. Take the ginkgo off. Let's balance the menu a little bit more then. Let's do falling blossoms. And finally for my grill, energy skewers. Good. Then let's just pile on all the expensive drinks that we can. Fairy Dew's really good. Coffee, lovely. Daijingo, that's a lot I've got. I already have green tea, but that's just for a non-alternate option. Otherwise, Tengu Tango. Yeah, the vine weed's fine. And then cassia wine. And otherwise, we'll do the usual. Do, yeah, 1, 2 on the pot side. I need to do 1, 2 on the steamer, 1, 2 on the boards, pan, and then a grill. Let's do this thing. Is point out water an option? Well, technically, it's a... I say technically, it's a Japanese game when it comes to it. Rather, like, towards Japanese. And from my own time in Japan, too, especially, you don't get water unless you ask for it, necessarily. You get green tea, actually. Or hot water, and then you get to mix your own green tea when it comes to, for a menu, like, for option-wise. So, that's more of the norm when it comes to it. Alright. Make a couple of each dish, please. I have a super premium menu today of my selection, so I'm absolutely gonna go through my ingredient stock, but I am absolutely expecting to do so, and I want to, because with how fast I'm moving, take a look at how fast Misty is moving after the hot springs thing. The 840, I'm absolutely gonna recoup that cost, and yeah, look at how fast Kyoto is also moving too. Go ahead, give them that. That way, Susie can save her feet. I didn't get a chance to invite Kenny necessarily, though, so I'm gonna have to rely on Momoji to maybe, like, get some customers in, really much so, is the big thing that comes to my mind here. Notori's here, which will be toss-serving for everybody, which defeats the purpose of me speeding them up, unfortunately, but hey, it's still pretty good. She'd want to try the creamy crab, though. Excuse me. Oh, they might even toss serving faster, so we never know. But I was looking at the butler uniform on Misty. Oh my god, that's so cute. Notori wants sake. Let's give her a Full Moon's Eve. You want something good with alcohol. Well, you are getting the creamy crab. And then otherwise, Notorial White, salty signature. Well, you want salt. So you just add salt to that, and then we are good to go. Tenshi's here too. She just raises people's happiness, but I don't necessarily have full customers when it comes to it right now, so it's not too much. Extending arm! Okay, she only came by for the one, so that's fine. Top tail, so give Tenshi the Wind Priestess, of course, when it comes to it. I would like to make another Tic-Tac Pot. You want something sweet, Tenshi. Vegetarian, mild, sweet, photogenic. Vegetarian, mild, sweet, photogenic. So vegetable salad will absolutely fulfill what you want. And then my hyper mode's about to... It just ended. Darn it. I'll get that going. Tenshi will absolutely be happy about that. Momoji is here. I absolutely need to make Momoji happy then. So high alcohol. Let's just go ahead and master since I want to be able to actually have Momoji eat fast, because I need to absolutely get things going for my customer load, because this day needs to be profitable with how many expensive items I've put on the menu. So let's just keep slamming my stuff here when it comes to it. So I don't need to get hyper mode, absolutely. What else is Momoji like? High alcohol and something neat. Do I have anything that fulfills high and need? Yes, Tengu Tango does do that. Akatsuki as well? What's Momoji's budget? Not too much, so I want her to absolutely get through a lot. Otherwise, meat greasy good with alcohol. Not delicacy large portion, so... I can't remember the last. Was it crab? Oh, what? Mountain... I want... meat mountain delicacy. Good with alcohol. Yeah, that'll be a lot for Momoji to be happy about, hopefully. Give that over. Lovely. She'll invite people over, and then we'll get that going. No alcohol, and you want something modern. Tonight, otherwise, so let us get you... pork rice ball that's dreamy and sweet. Let's tack photogenic on there as well, just to see how that goes then. Okay. Mid-alcohol and neat, so does I then. Otherwise, let's do the same thing over again. Or we can do like the creamy crab, maybe. Flour. No, I am messing this up. What was the recipe that I kept giving to her before? I'm an idiot. I can't remember it. Was it golden crispy frap cakes? Trout flour honey. Let's just do that. Or rather, what is she asking for? Whatever. Trout flour honey with mountain delicacy, and that's good with alcohol. Golden crispy fish cakes will be for that. Pork ball for Sanae. She will love that right there. And halfway through, and I can absolutely just keep getting people over. Yep, because we're gonna have all these wolf tengus coming along, which is exactly what I want. Mid-alcohol and same thing again, so let's get her another Dazai, and we can... honestly, just keep repeating it through. Whatever that I tack on otherwise, Momoji will actually be fine with that. So 1, 2, 3. This still isn't the customer load that I wanted, though. This is not a lot of people, which is not making me happy, quite frankly. I need more wolf tengu. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Keep it going, keep it going. I need more people. Alright, otherwise, let's make another Falling Blossoms. Excuse me. So you don't have a line comparatively, which really sucks. Just halfway through the day, I absolutely could keep using more people. Vegetable salad. Suika wants high alcohol, so absolutely get her an Oni killer. And then she wants something Japanese. Japanese meat strength boosting. Oh, Japanese. Where is strength boosting on my thing? Because I thought I had an ingredient that gave strength boosting, didn't I? I thought I did. Well, in that case, then where is... I couldn't remember which one it was. I'm just gonna go by the pictures. No, Tutwat isn't that. Where? I swear that there's one that is strength boosting and I can't remember. Otherwise, strength boosting. Japanese. No. Well, biscuits it is then. Biscuits it is. Oh nah, Japanese meat strength boosting small portion. Japanese meat strength boosting small portion, good with alcohol. So I can do... These aren't compatible good with alcohol. Well, let us make some like... First and foremost, keep that going, otherwise then I would like to make some theory one way or another. And I actually need to slam my hyper mode again though, because I'm actually out. So put these on here. I need to keep making some falling blossoms. I'll get to Suika in time. Let's make this in a dreamy pot, that way I can hopefully get hyper mode sooner. Lovely. Just toss these out then. Falling blossoms. Back to Suika. What is a Japanese recipe that was off the top of my head? I can make myself some tonkatsu, some ramen maybe? Miso tofu is just really tofu. Okay then, well fine then. Tofu, meat. Let's do good with alcohol in that case then. And we'll just rot with that for now. Otherwise, serve out. 1, 2. You did like that. Okay, you know what? We'll take it. Do you want something chillable, Marissa? When I say she. So what's the most expensive thing I can give her that's chillable? Is it the Oni killer, quite frankly? Because it might be the Oni killer. Yeah, have an Oni killer, Marissa. You have the budget for it. Want something Japanese. So quite frankly, I think I'll just do the same thing again. Japanese. Let's put like some fungus in here. Sweet, and that's a legendary as well. Mystia Mondays? Mystia Mondays are going on right now. Absolutely. But I am grinding through. This is a day that I made with a menu in mind for profits, and my profits are decently soaring, quite frankly, when it comes to it. Something more chillable, so another Oni killer. And then, yeah, the tofu is super efficient when it comes to it for me here, quite frankly. I'll keep that going. I do not want to use my butter, though. But I hope you're doing well, Crimson. I feel like that since I've just been only commentating like what's totally happening in the game, my throat's actually been doing a little bit better, so I might do one more day or so actually thinking about it. Yeah, breaking 10k on this day is actually pretty decent. Now, I have made a lot of stuff that is actually gonna go to waste, unfortunately, which is a higher end menu. That's a lot of mushrooms that's going bad, unfortunately, if I don't get enough customers to fill out the last bits of this. I did kind of keep doing that just to fill out my hyper time, but I didn't get enough people to really supplement that, which really sucks for me. So I spent money on everybody bathing in the hot springs too, to try to supplement to try to make more of a profit. Well, this is definitely one of my profitable days. It's still stuff that went bad, which makes me sad. Do I have any more Udambara? No, I don't have any more Udambara made, so need to make that. Give this over, and I'll help out a little bit. Let us get the Dazai. Green tea as well. I ran out. Number 1 gets this. Number 4 gets green tea. Good. Yeah, Misty Mondays is going. I feel like I'm getting to yap in between my time of cooking, but not too much more. I'd say in between the days, but actually when I'm on here instead, I'm focused up on trying to fulfill what people want. Granted, I'm actually gonna have some visual novel stuff because I have Momoji and Notori to talk to for the future here. But overall, this was a very positive day. I basically spent $870 for I spent $870 for a profit gain of almost about 3K. Not bad, not bad. That net profit is pretty good. Of course, I also put a lot of expensive drinks on the menu too, so that really did help out. Alright, decent on that, decent on that. Excuse me. I have 3 more days to repay the debt. Yeah, 3 more days to repair the debt. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. Game. Can I not work outside? Oh, Tenchi. Hey, the foolish sparrow standing there. Tell me what the poverty-stricken Miko usually eats besides dirt and air. Speaking of Miss Reimu's favorite food, for such a special occasion, I'm guessing she wants to have something special and expensive. Oh yeah, this is going back to the planning to cheer Reimu. Oh yeah, the fairy merchant at the shrine seems to be selling stuff like that. I should go visit if I don't have enough stock. Alright, I'll prepare some food for Miss Reimu and use it as a reference. There's not much time left. I have to get it all done by today. Okay, now I can view, cause yeah, what's his face? 3 more days. If I keep going, maybe I could actually do the debt for the Chartreuse Shrine by then. We'll see. First and foremost, Wagyu beef to Tenshi for this here. That'll be good to give. Chen has a new upgrade task, and I have to give the Wagyu beef to Tenshi, otherwise bad ending. Okay. Do I get kneecapped? I'm doing a good job of not getting kneecapped. Open a branch in former hell. You opened a branch in the underworld. That takes a lot of skill. Thanks to everyone's support. In that case, you should have connections with the Tsuchidomo, right? Why are you still asking me? This Miss Yamame is too friendly. I asked her if she'd definitely agree without a second thought. I don't want to owe people favors for no reason. Not bad. That's how an ideal businesswoman thinks. Owing favors is much more costly than owing goods. Make sure you're certain. Expanding a shot further is going to take no amount of small work. I understand. And you know the drill. Start preparing the required items. For a former hell, I need peculiar stuff. Copy that. So let's go ahead and cook a bit today. If I need 5 peculiar things, I can just prepare cicada slows to give out for the expansion. Lovely. Oh. I was mashing. So I want the cabin, which is level 2. For former hell, which I want to do level 3 before it comes to it then, so that'll be good. So cabin's available, so that'll be level 2 then. I need to buy more pork from this merchant here is the big thing though. More pork. I'll buy some pumpkins as well, just because I want to have more stock on it when it comes to it. And then let's go talk to Tenshi. Tenshi. Huh? This kind of food? I see. This much should be enough for your reimbursement. Thank you for the peaches, I suppose. Excuse me. Otherwise, I'll continue to buy the 10 Utandra, so that's absolutely profitable. I'll continue to buy all the premium stuff from the Fairy Maid, as always. Talk to Suika. What's my friendship looking like with the Chartreuse Shrine? 333. Suika is the lowest, so quite frankly, I think I should invite her over, quite frankly. Chat with Reimu to keep raising her up. I will give her 500 to keep protecting myself from 2E. And then we mash for the froggy coins. Now back over to the usual. Kine. I love inviting Kine. Because I love potentially, if I can get her event where she invites like basically everybody over from the human village, it's always the most lovely thing. Otherwise, Akyu. And then Kasen. Now, Renosuke, what do you got for me? Ice, I suppose. I would like to have a better steamer. And then I would like to have, after that, I think I would like... Excuse me. And I don't have a drill that's better yet, actually, so I think that's a real good investment. And then it's a better board, good too. I really don't have enough money for that then. Nope, it's fine. So I'm down to 7k, which is more than fine. I just need to have 10k in 3 days worth, so actually I could buy up otherwise. What other kitchenware? Oh, I need a red door board to keep upgrading through. Oopsie. Do that. Buy an upgraded board on that end. Force the magic time. Not a me. Talk. Thank you. Excuse me. But I'm doing pretty good on getting through to everybody's friendship-wise. Or voting on that. Shanghai's more grapes. Yes, I'm one more away from fulfilling Alice's request. Finally. I said Shanghai wasn't selling grapes for the longest time, and it so much annoyed me so. Alright. Hello, Copper Merchant. Bye. Thank you. Then, Momoji, I can talk to you for this request. Miss Momoji, how do you like my golden crispy fish cakes? As its name suggests, it's crispy and tasty. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. The best appetizer I've had. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. The best chef in Gensokyo made it after all. Thank you for giving me the inspiration. I couldn't have come up with this recipe without you. You are too humble. I haven't even thanked you for helping me when I was having a hangover. If you need anything in the future, please let me know. Miss Momoji! Hello? I was behind you the whole time. Why didn't my jump scare work? Haha, about that. I already spotted you when you set foot in the mountain a while back. Impossible! The entrance to the mountain is at least several miles from where you are sitting right now! Maybe you don't know, but I can see things over 100,000 miles away. 1,000 miles away. I see. Wait! My ability's the opposite of yours! I can have someone have night blindness. Hey, what would happen if I use my ability on you? Please don't experiment on others without their consent. Miss Notori, thank you so much for the new recipe you gave me last time. I've been making good use of it. I've had a taste of it too. How was it? As usual, you didn't disappoint. By the way, how did the last rocket go? Huh? I didn't try again. Huh? Why? Didn't we figure out how the rocket flew? Yeah, we did. It's totally beyond physics that it flies, so I'm not interested in it anymore. Miss Notori, what's the key on your strap for? Take a guess. Well, is it the key to the Kappa base? The Kappa base has long since moved away from the outdated method of using keys to open doors. Nowadays, it's all infrared sensing. Then, is it a key to open a treasure chest? How can we all put treasures in a chest that requires a single key to open? Well, then I don't know. I'll tell you. It's a magic key that can open any lock. Wow! I'd better change my thoughts at home. Otherwise, I do think I want to invite Momoji, because since he can also get Tengu over, Kine and Momoji are ways to get people coming over, and then also Riddle to an extent, because that'll drive up customer load, which is what I want. Momoji, what's the rush? I got a lot of ingredients that you might like. Will you come to my Izakaya tonight? You ran all the way here just to tell me this? Yep. Thank you very much for the invitation. Guess it's only polite if I comply. And then let's just gather here. Shrimp and crab, not bad. Nice, thank you, Riddle. The people that so... Human Village... They're at 4s. Costin's almost to 5, so maybe if I bring her all the way up, I can get her there then. Reimu and Tenshi are there too as well. The crew here, though, Notori, Momoji, and Senai are all at 3s, and I can keep working that up. Quite frankly, that might be the best thing to do. I mean, Tenshi also comes to Yokai Mountain, so yeah, I do think it's well worth it to keep opening here at Yokai Mountain. And Suika, actually. So yeah, no, this is actually a wonderful spot. So I did a lot of frequent customers then. Alright. Otherwise, let's consider my ingredient stock here. I think we go back to the usual bat then. So beef bowl, croquettes, cicada slows, durani eggs. I just want to go back to using stuff that I have a lot of. The Tip Top Maiden's Hot Pot is really low. I can absolutely make use of the creamy crab if I want to, but then I'm overly reliant on 2 things, which I don't want again. Shirayuki's running low. I do think I want the vegetable salad, though. I can still do energy skewers, so let's do that. Let's do like 2 grilled things today. They're important trout kebabs. Then, just load up things that I have a whole heck of a lot of, quite frankly. Let's give like a Zun beer just to have otherwise then. And otherwise, we'll do, of course, 1 2 pots, 1 2 pans, 1 2 grills, and then golds otherwise then, and we'll open on that note. So 3 more days before next story beat. Duport's barrier is up. Yeah, I just want to say, look at how beautiful Butler Misty is. It's so cute. It is so cute. Now, we don't have the buff from the hot springs anymore. So that's sad, but it's not bad, necessarily. Also, I should let everything cook in the Dreamy Pot, rather. That way, while I'm doing my first initial round of prep. That way, then, it can get its buff for the rest of the day, then. Yes, I think that's actually well worth it to do in the future, then. So, get my round of everything, just about. Already toss the slows right on over. And then get my 2 rounds in the Dreamy Pots. That way, that's all going, then. Lovely. Need to get the vibes running up as soon as possible. I'm totally swinging on by first. As a preferred customer, I wish it necessarily wasn't her, but it's not bad. I would still take somebody, like, I would still take any, rare customers, I guess, is the right term for it then, who come on by. And everybody wants a tip-top pot, alright. You want something sake, so let us give her a sparrow sake. Salty signature good with alcohol. So in that case then, let's do the crab. I already figured out the recipe. Oops. Creamy crab. Creamy crab. Cream and crab. Cream and crab. With some salt on it too. There you go. Perfect in that end. We need some cicada slows to pair with it as well. I would gladly do that. Crab is good. There you go, Notori. Enjoy your food. Smile. Extending arm. And now everybody has toss serving, which is wonderful. Something needs to take a Dazai. And then everybody wants the cicada slows today, huh? I guess I'll keep serving that up. Something premium. Oh, creamy crab again then, Chief. More creamy crab! And keep the salt right on there for her. I'm trying to put it in a pot, and they don't go in a pot. Salt cream crab. There you go. That'll fulfill your premium requirement. And everybody wants the slows today. I guess they know what's going to be the star thing then, which means I need to invest more into my pans for the future. Momoji's here, so I absolutely need to make her happy. Once again, I need to drive up people. So if you want something neat, Dazai and meat greasy dripped with alcohol mountain delicacy large portion. So if you want something meat, I can do like croquettes in a way, I suppose. Satay take to Dazai again. So let's go ahead and serve these out. I will get another thing right here. Meat greasy dripped with alcohol mountain delicacy. Meat greasy dripped with alcohol mountain delicacy. Lovely work. Tenchi's here too. So of course we go on to the Wind Priestess for her then. Natori wants something aquatic still. So first and foremost, give this to Momoji. Get the slows going again as always. We will keep doing the same thing otherwise for Natori because we have a lot of salt that I can keep making her happy with. And the extended arm proc continuing to go is wonderful. Otherwise then for the cutting board, vegetable salad for Tenchi. That is going to be something fruity. Sweet fruity. There you go. My Sparrow Tune fell out, so let's prepare these again then. Quite frankly, if I really need to toss things away, I have so much beef that I can actually just use for my Sparrow Tune instead of having to keep making stuff that could go wrong. Okay, 1, 2, lovely work. I don't mind that Notori's getting a little sick of things. And no, I don't want to serve any of those, because that's a mistake. There you go. Everybody's happy enough. Great stuff. Everything's getting served out, and I will still need more potato slows. Tonight is here. So keep this going then. I want something sweet, so let's get her something sweet that's no alcohol. So an ice cream smoothie. She wants something dreamy. Well, I can absolutely give her something dreamy then. A pork rice ball that'll fulfill her dreamy trend with the udon bara attached to it. And more sauce as always. Kenne's here, wonderful. I want something that's liquor. What liquor do I have? I have umeshu. You want something Japanese, so she likes cultural heritage, of course. Cultural heritage. Mild popular. What does Star Wars Ginkgo require again? That's Chinese. She doesn't like